let me come in. Back to the Igbo king. You see, the 16 regions that we have in Ghana, he has put one chief in every region. And then
Yep.
he is using Accra as his Paris or whatever. But when they asked him, he said, "No, I am here just to, guide my people." So in our faces, this man is always tell us that he is not a king, but in his life, in his mind, he is a king in Ghana. You see what I mean?
So you mean,
And you cannot come to my country whilst you doing something. I have told you over and over again. The citizens
Back
are
off.
not comfortable with what you're doing. Why can't you put a stop to it? If you are
Exactly.
not a king, why can't you put a stop to it? And you were comparing yourself. He was doing comparisons. He was comparing himself to Asantehene. And he said Asantehene, Ghanaians also celebrate their whatever in every country. And then I sent a message to them and I said, you know what? If you guys are sensible enough, when did Asantehene go to UK? And how long Asantehene spent in UK?
Exactly.
Okay.
3 weeks.
And have
Oh,
I mean, everything is broad now, everything is on social media. You can go and Google and see where any Ghanaian has, I mean, Paris in any countries. Have
anywhere.
you seen any Ghanaian
Exactly.
has in any part? So Asante Hene went there for his birthday. After 3 days or whatever, he came back because he knows that UK is not a place for him where he can stay as a king or whatever.
he's
But
not
you
from
know
here.
what you're doing, and because you are 419, you doing things under what you're doing. So you bringing your people, and as a foreigner, how can you bring your people go to every village? Right now, wherever you go, they are surrounded over there. They have their chiefs, their people, and they do everything. They feel so comfortable in the country than even we Ghanaians, you know. So I don't think this man has to, continue to do what he's doing. I mean, what he's doing, I don't really like it. I don't really like it. That we
Nobody
have to
likes it.
stop
That's
him
why we are trying
immediately
solutions. Nobody likes
because
it.
he's the cause. He's the person that he's causing all these things. So we need to stop him immediately. So the three things, my concern right now is to stop him for the three things that he's doing. Is the three things that he's doing, no, that is bringing his people more. And then he's taking that for I'm inviting them because last time he came out there, he said, um, why can people, use money to, buy the plane or whatever to go back home? How many people have that, have that money? And then I sent message to him. I questioned him. I don't know if he received that message. I said, what about the people that you came out and inviting all of them to come to Ghana? Are they not going to sit in a plane? Are they going to walk? You see what I mean? So is it not the same money they're going to use to, come to Ghana? Why they can't
But
use that
it's
money
not
to
argument.
buy the ticket to go to Nigeria? You see, so this man knows what he's doing. He wants to, fight.
We
And
have
then
to.
always he's backing his people when they do something wrong. And he will come out, has audacity to come out and say, Ghanaians, we are also doing the same thing. You come to my country, I am dealing with my people. Why do I have to bring your people, your bad people, into my country? You see what I mean?
Exactly.
So that man is not really good.
I want to ask one controversial question, but this goes to everybody. But let me start from Mr. Kwatin. You see, I learned during Buzia's time when Buzia was sending, this Nigeria, Ghana must go first happened in Ghana, right? But it wasn't
Yes.
targeted at Nigerians, so it was illegal immigrants. Yeah. So at that time, I learned it was the Eurobers who like were asked to leave the country, leaving the Igbos and giving the Igbos refugee status. Uh,
I haven't heard
yeah,
of
I
that.
think
That's the
something like
first time
that.
I've heard
So,
something.
um, don't you think that is why, like Angela was emphasizing more on the Igbo king? Like, don't you think that is what has empowered him to be, out there or like all over, social media and all that, and him being well known more than the others. And do you think Ghana can actually tackle the Igbos like how Angela is stating? Because they were given refugee status.
Yeah, no, I'll answer this question. Let me answer this question. For this question that you're asking right now, for us to come out and say Igbo people, only Igbo people to leave the land is going to cause a lot of problems. So what we're going to do now is all the foreigners in our country, we have noticed this, we have noticed that. So maybe we want about 300 million foreigners to leave our country. So we will start, immigration will come in, people are committing crimes, people are coming without documentation, and people are buying land without having any proper, documentation. All of them should go.
Radio stations have been muted. It's not a matter of just going to the radio station. They will not air such information on the radio.
Yeah.
They won't do it because of the diplomacy that I'm talking about. They don't do it. Look, Captain Smart was knighted by the Igbo king, Igbo king. Empress Gibson was given so-called whatever queenship. They've been muted. So apart from Captain Smart, who is outspoken, if he has been compromised, how many other people have been compromised that we don't know of? His was filmed. That's why I put it in one of the videos. But how many? Because it's very strange that you don't hear something. Because at first, there used to be, if something happened, they would identify Nigerian Yahoo, Nigerians, blah, blah, blah. And then they started advocating and saying that it's not good to identify by name. I even made a video, I made a video. He was actually chastising UTV, one of the hosts of UTV, that they should not identify them as Nigerians. So somehow, the way he's rubbing shoulders with our leaders, he's gone to all our leaders, takes pictures with them, gives our police stations gifts. So something is going on in the background. He's compromised even our what's the name? The Malam who is what's his name? The head of the 100-year-old, the chief imam. This man is barely. He went there. Just say the man is almost 110 years old. This man will not give breathing space to any of our leaders.
Yeah, because one thing, sorry, sister. One thing I say, or the no share,
Exactly.
so that you have easy access to do what you want to do.
Yes, that's the thing. So wrap it up.
Or your friend, or no, you're so closer. You cannot say bad thing, about him. So it's all corners. Great up, your friend say, one more great to Ghana, or she say, no more good relationship, that will make him strong.
So this is So
it's an underground worker to build his kingdom now,
exactly.
Concrete now. So
we need okay. Right now, no, we're winning penny for no. And on a young you for now, what no. Yeah, what here, sorry, who say I'm penning for na failure. So we have to come out and fight.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying.
Ghanaians, you penning for no, I am for no, Kasa yetie. So into attack ona.
Exactly. It's part of them. It's sitting on their meeting.
Enti the God no ho hye o hene bi o kwana onim no say but obefo so akwakocha na wayi ne ho adi ache.
You have to be wise with your decision. For example, I always go back in history the way Ghanaians, because at first this 1983 thing, most of us didn't even know. When people came back, a lot of people didn't tell us their stories because it was so they were so happy. Most of them got into themselves. But because of the behavior of Nigerians, this story is out and it's going to continue to the next generation now. Because otherwise, the next generation wouldn't have known what we went through. Some of our parents went through in 83. Because most of them, when they came, they were quiet. They went, they showed them how to do jollof. And again, I'm not saying jollof originates from Ghana. It's Senegambia. But we had it in Ghana. When we went in the 80s, we showed them they want to take it over. They want to just say it's no appreciation in Soteni Nyama. So I'm saying we will deal with them, we will interact with them. We have to be wise. And we have to always keep our eyes open as to their intentions. We have to, and that's the responsibility of our leaders.
They are the people that they don't appreciate anything you do for them or you do to them. They don't.
Yeah, belittle
they
us.
don't appreciate
And that's the
it.
thing. So you can't even praise them because they take there's a lady now learning to cook Ghanaian food, and you see the Ghanaians in the comments. Oh, put more money in here. Fry the onions first, and then wait. Oh, if it wasn't social media that there was a record, in a few years they'll be like, oh, Kontomre is ours. Kontomre and that is what they do, and we have to know them for who they are. Like we are so open.